welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Sarah and I am a fourth year teacher moving from first to second grade. Today marks day 11 of classroom setup, which again might seem like a lot, but to be fair, I am switching grade levels, I am switching districts. I had 3 years worth of stuff from first grade to bring into a new building, and my car is not super big, so I had to do a ton of different loads, 11 days of loads to be exact. And for the first couple days, I couldn't even get into my classroom because they were doing the floors. So the first couple days was literally just bringing things into the hallway and organizing the cabinets, because my classroom was kind of a hoarder's classroom where things were just kept for the last 3 years and never sorted. But this was my last official load. It wasn't even that much, honestly. There was some stuff still in my guest room that I was like, do I even need to bring this? It was like tissues and Clorox wipes and sponges, things that were like cleaning supplies left over from my last classroom that I'm like, I'm not even gonna bring this because I don't even have space for it. If this is your first time stumbling across my channel, I'm just gonna give you a little walk around really quick to get a feel for the classroom. Got a lot of brick walls and wooden ceilings. It's so beautiful. I love how different it is from my other classroom. The only thing that's tough is these beams and these poles can be a little problematic for decor purposes or for, wall space, but we're making the best of it. We've made a ton of progress since day one, and I am currently obsessed. Oh, what happened there? Okay, so if you were here last time in the last video, you know that I got these bins from Target that I'm obsessed with for like STEM/indoor recess stuff, and I wanted to put them on this cart, but they're not gonna fit if I have all of these rods on. So I'm gonna take off the top layer of rods and the third layer of rods to see if they'll fit. I'm literally so perplexed. The top ones came out so easily, and now I just cannot get out this third one. I don't know if I have to like go in order, but I'm afraid to take these ones out, to take these out for them not to go back in. All right, update. I was able to get the third ones out because I loosened up the second ones, and then I just tightened them after I took out the third ones, the third row of rods, I mean. This looks so cute, I love it. Before they were just sitting on the floor and that looked awful. I think what I'm gonna do is use my Cricut to label the bins. Not that they're gonna really need the labels, I just think it'll look better. I like that this is really flush up against the wall, doesn't stick out. And I wish I had another one so I could do it here, but I love it. Now the only question is should I keep these in case I ever wanna change this up? I'm gonna toss them. All right, this is when I need y'all to flood the comments. I have one of these, and it used to go on the inside door of my resource cabinet in my old classroom. I used to keep things like my hot glue gun, extra tape, extra sticky notes, Q-tips, anything that I needed to just grab quickly, I would keep in here. But now this one's way too big and long to go in my new resource cabinet. I've seen people use these as like water bottle stations before, but I don't know how I feel about that. I've also seen people use it as like a headphone station, but I don't know if all my students have their own pairs of headphones. I only have 7 that I came with, so I don't know how that works at my new school, if each student has their own headphones. But I feel like they should be able to keep their desks at their they should be able to keep their waters at their desks, but I don't know. I'll have to see what other classrooms are doing, but ideas for this besides water bottles or for headphones. All right, next thing I'm doing is setting up my magnetic flip calendar. This one is from Amazon, and it's great because you can make it longer or shorter. The only problem is that my flip calendar is gonna be pretty big. I feel like I probably should have printed these out smaller, but I didn't think of that. So we're gonna see if it all fits on there. I think it'll fit lengthwise. I'm just worried it's not going to be able to hold the weight of all of these cards on it when it's this long, because obviously when it gets close like that, it could easily not snap, but sort of lose its hold. So we'll see. All right, I finished my flip calendar. I realized that these right here, because there's 31 of them, need way bigger binder rings than this. I also am realizing that it's kind of hard to flip it. So I'm not sure how to feel about that, but I hate that this one's green. So these are all the same size binder rings because I got them in a massive pack. But then this one, because there's so many cards, it was really hard to flip them with the smaller rings. So I need to find another one that's silver that's this size. I'm also waiting for my hot glue gun to warm up so that I can put my numbers on their book box bins. And while I was doing that, I also went around and finally brought in my Goo Gone. This stuff is so great. And I sprayed all of the desks. I actually forgot to do these 4 because they're covered. So I have to do those really quick, but spraying Goo Gone to try and get off all of this extra sticky stuff. Something I'm not used to in this new classroom is not having access to paper towels. I used to have a paper towel dispenser in my old classroom because we had a sink, but now I have no sink. I do have a hand sanitizer dispenser, which is awesome, but I gotta go get some paper towels from the bathroom. All right, up close, they're not perfect, but from afar, they look pretty dang good. Again, there's some tape that I just can't get off with the Goo Gone, but that's okay, they don't need to be perfect. Now I'm gonna put y'all on another great teacher hack. So y'all have probably heard of this spray paint. It's basically a clear coat that's supposed to keep the glare from being so awful. In the past, I've used this and I've sprayed it before I put things up, but I forgot this year, so I'm gonna spray it now. The headers don't look that bad, and this one actually, like the glare on this isn't that bad at all. It's mostly just on the white. So I'm going to spray this, and then I might do a coat over this as well. All right, it's definitely a little bit better. I'll probably do a second coat in a couple days. I feel like this one looks a lot better as well, so success. I'm honestly just gonna keep it at school because I am sure I will be putting up more stuff that needs it. All right, my hot glue gun is ready, so we are going to hot glue these onto their book boxes. Last year, I just had them in the little slots and they would always fall out, so I'm gonna hot glue them this year. Highly recommend a cordless glue gun. If you do not have one yet, you need one. Okay, scratch that. I literally can't find my hot glue sticks anywhere. I swear I saw them this week, but I somehow probably threw them in some random bin, bucket, drawer, something, and I cannot find them anywhere. So hopefully my friend's gonna bring hers tomorrow that I can borrow because I really wanna hot glue those. I really don't want to stick them on with sticky tack, which is what I normally do. I just feel like that's a recipe for disaster. Since I can't do the book box numbers, I'm actually going to do my book box labels in my library. I just took all of the books out of my library. I really need to organize it, see how many extra bins I need, and then putting on the new labels. They're super cute. I don't have all of them cut out yet, but this is where most of them are, and they're really, really cute. I will tag the Instagram account I got them from in the caption. All right, so I'm kind of realizing that 4 bookshelves might be overkill, but we'll see. I have 1 extra bin as of right now. I ran out of Velcro dots, so some of them I can't finish, and some of them I don't have a label for yet. So I just reached out to the girl that designed these and asked her if she'd make me a couple extra. I need one for the Laura Numeroff books. I need one for school-related books. There was an old lady. These are all different sorts of genres or themes that I didn't have last year. You can tell some of them right now, the book labels are sideways. That's only because these are the Target bins that have like the 3 sections. So I was using those bins for typically 3 sections, and these book box labels are just too big right now to have all 3 of these. Like the actual labels are too big to put them all sideways. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is, because I have extra space, for the ones that have 3 different genres, I'm just going to turn them in like that. Obviously these 2 only have 1 type of book in each, but for, I think it's 2 right now, 3. For this one, this one, and this one. I'm just gonna turn those bins sideways so that I can put the Velcro dots on the side so that you can see all of the books that are in. As a type A teacher, does it bother me that I have literally like 4 different kinds of bins? I have like little blue ones, big blue ones, really skinny pink ones, and then regular pink ones. Yes, that bothers me to no extent, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now because right now I still just need to make sure I get the Velcro dots and get the extra labels. Once I have all the Velcro dots and the labels, then I'll figure out how I want to organize it. I'll probably do like blue, pink, blue. Right now it does not look neat, but that's okay. This is also the first time I've seen my teacher table in a very long time. I moved all of the decor that needs to go on the wall onto a desk. All of the storage, guys, is empty. I'm so happy. And then I started to store away a lot of these little tin cans or these little organizers down here. I don't want to take them home, get rid of them, or sell them yet because you never know, you might need them. So I'm keeping those all in the closet right now while it still fits. And then if it just seems like halfway through the year I'm not using any of it, I might try and sell it. Same thing with this stuff right here. I really don't want to get rid of it. So I got to find somewhere to store it or find a purpose for it. But pretty sure the building closes in like 15 minutes. So I'm going to quickly just empty out. This is all small group stuff. I'm going to empty it out and try and put it away either over here, which I kind of organized a little bit, or I'm going to try and put it in this rolly cart. And this rolly cart is still full of math stuff. I desperately need to just take all this out so that I can get rid of this cart because it doesn't fit the aesthetic and I really don't think I need it. Right, y'all, we have a clean surface again. I set up my little spinner here that I use. I keep like a lot of reading materials over here, like trackers or pointers or even little visuals I've created in the past. And then this is my reading bookshelf. So this is everything sort of literacy related. And then I started to put math related items in this cart. I'm gonna see if I can condense everything that's in here to here. And anything that doesn't fit is gonna go in that resource cabinet. All right, I put everything that can fit in the math cart in here. There are still some drawers at the bottom that are empty, but I didn't have any more things to put in there for now, so we'll keep those open. This is slanting mega, so I'm gonna quickly tighten the wheels on it. If you own any of these rolly carts, you have to keep your Allen wrench. This thing will save your life all year. All right, guys, that's all I can think of for tomorrow. I wanna get my hot glue gun and put those numbers on the book boxes. I need to find the rest of the library labels, laminate, cut, and put those on with the Velcro dots that should be coming tomorrow. Remove any extra storage that I can't find a home for here that needs to go home and be repurposed. I have a burlap sort of pocket chart coming to, well, it already delivered today actually, so I'm gonna bring it in tomorrow, and in that little white space there, or clear space I should say, that's empty, I'm going to be hanging my daily schedule there. So I need to cut out some extra cards that I need for my new second grade classroom and hang that. And then my birthday bulletin board, my birthday board, every time I come in, the sticky tack has like made these fall off. So I want to Velcro dot these. I just need again for all my Velcro dots to come in. I also still have all these posters and canvases to hang, but I'm holding out on the off chance that this doesn't end up being my common corner. If school starts and this desk isn't needed or used by anybody because they're still waiting to hire someone, I'm gonna do a little shuffle and move my calming corner over here. So we're gonna hold off on this. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I feel really weird saying it's day 12 because I feel like I'm not gonna spend more than a couple hours here. So tomorrow I'm helping my friend move in all of her stuff. So I'll probably film a little bit from today and a little bit from tomorrow and include that as day 11 and 12 because I've just got here and it's noon and I'm probably only staying till like 2. I only have a couple things to do. If you remember yesterday, I made a list and I can only do a couple of the things on the list today because my twine and my Velcro dots that I ordered have not come yet. So they'll probably be here by tomorrow. So I'll do those extra couple projects tomorrow, which is Friday. I just hung up my little burlap pocket chart from Amazon, which is gonna have our daily schedule. And I'm realizing I might need more pockets than that. I'm so used to having it on the magnet board that I'm not used to like having to budget how many, cards for the day. But worst case scenario, I can staple our daily schedule above it and use that as a pocket. All right, these are all labeled with their numbers, so I got to check that off the to-do list. My library labels, the girl that's making them for me didn't get them to me, so I couldn't do that. I did take 6 of these empty clear containers and put them in my car already. I think I'm going to keep these up on top of my rolling cabinets just in case I need them. And you're probably wondering, well, Sarah, where are you gonna put the books? Excellent question, I'm so glad you asked. Instead of using crates for my book storage for like winter and fall and spring, I think I might put them underneath here. I don't know. I also brought in these 2 bins of books that I forgot I had at home on my 3rd floor, so I gotta put those away. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe instead of keeping books up high, just because they are so heavy to get down, I literally have to stand up on a chair and pull the books down and sort through them and be like, all right, here are my Valentine's Day books, here are my Halloween books. Like, instead of doing it like that, I think I'm going to use the storage under here to put them underneath the table because that'll be way easier to access. Okay, I'm about to leave for the day, but I finally organized my library. I'm still missing some of the library bin labels, but those will probably be here by tomorrow or next week. I turned all of these big ones on their side, so I'm gonna put the labels on the side of them. And then all of my pink book boxes are in the middle. We love the consistency. And then these style blue bins are up top. Okay, and then as I stated before, I decided to put all of my themed books that I don't need all the time under here versus on top of my resource cabinet so that I'm not killing my back. I actually have some empty bins as well, so I can store a few more if I need to. I'm gonna go home and make some labels for these. But y'all, like, everything's put away. Like, yes, we have those still. I'm keeping those here just in case I need them. They're tucked away, it's not a big deal. All of this up here, tell me your teacher without telling me your teacher, I have storage for my storage. Like, again, these are all things that could be used for centers, spelling games, like activities, all stuff I used last year that I just want to keep at my classroom so that I can use it if I need to. But I don't want to waste my cabinet space because there's a lot of stuff in here. The only thing still out right now is this big pile of books that I don't want anymore. I just had my friend Kelsey go through them. There's another new teacher in 1st grade. I'm gonna let her go through them before I just give them away on Facebook for free because there's a lot of good books in there. I just don't need any more books. I already have a full library, extra seasonal books, and a lot of mentor texts up there that I love. Something that I'm kind of still struggling with, but I know they'll find a purpose, is like these rolly carts that I used to use for Daily 5. They have nothing in them right now, but to be fair, I'm sure once I get accustomed to our new curriculums, I will find a purpose for them. Same thing with these things over here. They just feel like they still could have a purpose. They're just empty right now because I don't know what's gonna go in them. Like, I don't know how much students keep in their desks. So it's like, do I need to keep extra materials here for scissors and glue and things like that? Or will they keep that in their desk? I have no idea. Because it's a new school and a new grade level, I have literally no idea what needs to be in their desks and what will just be kept outside their desk. Also, I still have this piece of furniture that I love. I just don't know what to do with it still. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know. But yeah, that's it for today. It's almost 3, so I was here for 4 hours again, but I barely did anything while I was here. I basically just filmed some TikToks, did the library, put away some storage, did the book boxes, and yeah, that's it. But I'll be back tomorrow for a little bit because I'm helping my friend, so I'll try and do some vlog tomorrow. It's Friday, and I just helped my teacher bestie move into her room in 1st grade, and I'm just doing a couple finishing touches in my room. Let me show you what we've done so far. I put labels on all of my books down here that are themed that I don't put out in my library. And I also put these back up with Velcro dots. They're just gonna stay up so much better than the sticky tack. Now I'm going to put all the locks on my sound wall. It's going to be a labor of love, so let's speed that up. All right, done with that. Now I'm just going to use my twine on my outside bulletin board to hang up my clothespins. All right, and my twine came in, so I just put up these 3 rows to hang up student work with my cute little colorful clothespins. I used these last year. They're from Target. I love them. All right, y'all, we are done for today. I know that was super quick, but like I said yesterday, I really did come in today just to help my friend move her stuff in, and I might be back over the next 3 weeks because that's how much time I have left of summer. I might be back within the next 3 weeks to help her some more, and maybe when I come in I'll do some quick little updates for you guys, but that's really it. I mean, the classroom is set up, everything that needs to be in here is in here, and all the small stuff like labeling their cubbies and, you know, making their name tags, all those little things can totally be done in that first 3 days of PD that I have before the kids come back. So not worried about it right now. My goal is just to focus on self-care and finish up the last 3 weeks of summer doing things that I love and not worrying about my classroom. I feel like a lot of teachers would rather do that stuff at the beginning of summer and then like take the last couple weeks of summer to get in their classroom. I would just rather have it done ahead of time so that I can enjoy and have peace of mind for the last couple weeks of summer. So that's it for now. Doesn't mean we're all done with YouTube. I might do like some day in the life or some small project compilations of YouTube, but definitely follow on Instagram and TikTok because that's where all like the little things will be will be pieced together. I will definitely be sharing all the things that I'm prepping at home over the next couple weeks on Instagram and TikTok, so be sure to follow on there. Same username is here. Thank you all so much for helping me this year with my classroom. I really do read your comments and take your advice, whether you're DMing me on Instagram or commenting underneath here. I really appreciate you watching and taking the time to learn my space and give me feedback. It means so much to me. I love you all so much, and make sure you're subscribing because I will be trying to YouTube all year. Love you guys.